Okay, hello everybody. I guess we're going to try something a little different today. This is Rick, by the way, and we are going to play with a little farming simulator. 2015, as a matter of fact. Some of the reason I want to do this is because I do like this. This is one of my favorite games. Was turned on to this one by Stockogloss, and you can check out his YouTube channel. He's got a bunch of good stuff on there. And on top of that, I would like to, show some of the course play scripting. And there's some stuff that he has a little confusion on how to use. It is a little tricky if you've not used it before. So I'm going to use it in this game, and then that way maybe he can see how to set it up and use it. So anyway, let's start a career, and we're going to start a new game. And of course, we're going to play normal because that's just the way we are. Now I've got several different maps installed right now. This is the one that comes with it. This is one that you can, and that's download. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do Emerald Coast here. It says this one here is okay. Let's see what it says about it. Excuse me. Deep in the southeastern United States lies the Emerald Coast. For just a few miles north, however, there is rich farmland. Now you can journey to this area and enjoy farming experience for yourself. You begin with adequate equipment, but to work well you must become profitable and expand. In this region, forestry is just as big a business as arable farming. Therefore, a large maintained forest dominates the northwestern hills of the map. Arable farmland can be found in between the forest and the town, which is located in the southern part of the map. Beef and pigs are available as well, with a sell point in town. All of your farming supplies, such as fertilizer and seeds, must be bought in town. In other words, there's nothing at the farm itself. You have to go in town to get it. Fuel storage is available on the farms, with a small amount to get you started. For more, use the Bowser to refill from town. For those that prefer to fertilize using anhydrous ammonia, there's a dedicated sell point by the main highway. Now this map supports, I think it supports the soil mod, which means that you got to use ammonia and all that kind of stuff to get your pH balances and everything correct. I don't use that very much. Actually, I don't use it at all. I think it just makes it a little too difficult. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the map and see what we got. Yep, we want them to scan, and these boys make a lot of money. $1,500 an hour. Wow. Okay. Anyway. So, what we're going to do... Alright, here's our little house. So, excuse me, just a minute. Oh, I had a scratch in the throat all of a sudden. Anyway. Here's our little farm. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go get in one of our tractors. If there's a tractor here at the farm, but I don't think there is one here at the farm. I think they're all at someplace else. So we'll go over here real quick and open up these doors and see if we got any tractors in here. Okay. Open the door. Nope, there's our combine. So. Oh, shoot. Well, that's alright. We'll just leave that the way it is. And let's see if there's anything over here. And there's some tractors. Alright, let's see what we got here. And let's go ahead and get in the Lamborghini. And start her up. Alright. And moving a little bit forward here, and then we got to get our... excuse me, got to pick up our weight. Okay, now we got our weight. So, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're just going to roam around, take a look at the map after I run into the door, and see what we can see. Okay? So, let me zoom out a little bit here. Alright, so we're going to go out. I've noticed that got a lot of sparkle in there. That's from the anti-alias. I don't know if I can adjust that down enough to make a difference. Anyway, okay, before we go out there, we're going to turn on the beacons. Which way do we want to go? Let's see. Let's go to the right here. Go to the left, excuse me. So we're going to go to the left. Okay. Stay on the road would help. So, let's see what we got here. We got some farms over here. Let's see, that field belongs to us. And this one up here on the right-hand side belongs to us. If you don't know anything about Farming Simulator, that lower left-hand map there, see how that number 1 and number 2 is green? That signifies that those are our fields. We own them. Let's see. What we got here? Let's take a swing in here and see what this is. Looks like it would be the gas station. I think this is where I have to buy my gas at, Bowser. That's about it for up in here. There's everything else. I think you go around this corner and it stops. So let's go ahead and head through there. Let's see, what's that say? It says private property, no trespassing. Well, I'm sorry. Okay, let's go back around here. Alright, go around the corner here. What's that? Welcome to the Walnut Hill. Okay. Let's see, this looks like it's a grain elevator. According to the little map down there in the lower left corner, this is a dump zone where I can sell my grains. Please check with office before dumping. Okay. Well, we both know that ain't happening. Oh, that's interesting. Why's that coming up? Let's see here. I've never seen that before. Open and close the gate door. Alright, let's see here. I mean, I know what it does. Oh, wow. Isn't that kind of cool? Turns on the light. But you can see what you're doing. Wow, that's interesting. Alright, let's go over this direction. What do we got over here? This looks like it might be a dealer. Yep, this is our dealer. John Deere's and stuff like that. Just jump out for a second. Yeah, big old John Deere 680. Okay, now let's go over here. Now, if I decide I want to buy or sell something, this is where I come. Right here's where I take it to sell. And let's see here. Right here, I think, is where you go to buy. Let me see here what it says. Direct selling. Okay. So that's where you send stuff to sell. Okay. Still learning the map. This is the first time I've goofed around. Let's go inside here. Can I get inside? No. Let me in. Alright, so it won't let me in. I want to go in and look at the stuff. Okay, so that's where you sell. So you should have a place around here where you can buy. But that's alright. I know you can buy through the interface, so I'll have to show you that when I get ready to buy a piece of equipment. Alright, so let's head down this way. See what else we got floating around. That, I believe, is where we pick up, excuse me, I don't know what that is, to be honest with you. That must be all the fertilizers. Okay. And that's where we sell our stuff. Okay. A couple of them there. And let's see, here's another one on the right-hand side, according to the map. Also, looks like we got wool that we can sell over here. Let's see. Okay. So the wool sells around the corner here. Right in here, yep, just drive over that spot right there. And you can sell your wool. Alright, around the corner we go here. Let's see what else we got. Let's take a look at the big map here. Alright, let's see here. What is that? Way up there. I'm going to have to go up there and see what that is. That goes... That's a railroad track. I know what that is. Okay. Well, let's keep going. See what we can come up with. Some houses over there on that side. Fields. Oh, look at there. It's one of Sue's favorite places, the Dollar General. Southern Buffet Family Restaurant. Awesome. Go there and get something to eat. Okay, I think we might be running out of road here in a minute. So map might end. Let's see. Now let's go up here and turn to the left. Some trailers there. Good old trailers. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, so let's get out of here. Open the gates up. And we're going to go this way. Looks like a park. We got a lake. This looks more like a U.S. farm than that one that was the download from Giants, which is the people who made this game. It didn't look like U.S. farm at all. So, but hey, they didn't live over here. They don't know. They're in Germany, I think, right? I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. Let's go ahead and pick up the speed now because we're on the back roads. Hey, how come my blinker went off? My beacon. Sorry, Taco. I didn't know the beacon was off. So, we're going to go up here. We're going to turn left. Some pretty good sized fields floating around here, yeah? That stuff is. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I gotta open a gate. Let's see if I can get both of them at once here. Oh. Hey, how about that? Now, let's get out of here. When we get out of here, we're going to go, let's see here. Boy, that 23 is a big field, isn't it? Escambia Sawmill. Okay, there's the beef and the pigs. Or cows and pigs, as most people call them. Southern Ag Beets. Some kind of center, can't really tell. Southern Ag, we got a grain mill. I don't see where is the purchase. Oh, there it is. All the way down there. Okay. Lower left-hand side. Looks like a little shopping basket. That's where you buy stuff. Anyway. Alright, well, now it's time to go to work. So let's head back to our farm. Down here to back down here to number 1. I don't know if this is too loud or not. I mean, it is, the tractor is a little loud, but I don't know whether or not it's too loud and it's overriding my talking. You guys will have to let me know. So, alright, so I know, was it 1 and 2 was ours. So, I guess we'll do, what, number 2 first? Let's head on down here. We'll pick up our trailer. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a course so that it will automatically run the grain back to the silo when it's full. The trailer's full. So, first, I gotta remember where our farm is. I think it's up here on the left. Yeah, I think I see the silos. Okay, so, yep, there's our house. Slow down here. Yeah, there's Phil too. Okay, I'm gonna go in here. Now, I'm going to do one thing here, because one thing I didn't do is I didn't drive around here to see where I'm supposed to dump. I think it's over here. Yep, right there. Okay, so let's go find our trailer, and I think that's it right there. Yep, that's our trailer. So let's go ahead and pick up our trailer. Green thing right there is our trailer. We'll be using that. Okay. Okay, we have our trailer. Alright, let's go run the course. Now, let's see, that's fuel, so I want to see something here. Is this fuel also? That is not fuel, okay? Alright, so we're going to run out here and we're going to set up a course to run the grain back. So that's first. Alright, so just pause right here so we don't block the road. Run across. Oop! Get run over by a car. Cars coming. Oh yeah, every car in the East Coast. Oh, there's a red car too. You know what Stocko says about red AI. Alright, across we go. Okay, I want to get out and close that gate. At least one side of it. This side. So it doesn't cause us problems when we're combining, because it will cause us problems if we don't watch it. Ah, shoot, it's going to make me go all the way in here like this. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, there we go. Alrighty, so now we're going to go around here, we're going to get in our tractor. Oh man, this one's going to be one of the ones that trashes the grain. Oh well, it is what it is, I guess. Alright, let's start recording. Okay, go this way until the pause symbol. Okay, then we can turn. Here we go. We're going to go across and hopefully not run into anybody. Must be muddy there or something. Alright. Yeah, I'd say so. Look how dirty my tire, or my shin guards are already. My tire guards. Anyway, go up through here. Alright. Now what it'll do, it'll dump right here. Automatically. So let's go up here and go up this way a little bit. Now, I believe this is the fuel. So we'll just go right by this really close. Yep, there it is. So there's that. Now let's get turned around here. Alright, now we're going to go back to where we started. Little red dots, that's the direction and the path that the tractor will take when it runs this course. Boy, that's pure luck. 2 of them now. I've gone through there twice and not had a problem. It's pure luck. Okay, so let's go ahead and park it over here. Okay, stop it. We're going to save this one. We'll call this F2 Xylem. Okay. And so that's that one. Now this one will empty the combine and offload. Okay, so then we're going to start it at the nearest waypoint. Let's back up a little bit here. Okay. Now, shut it off for now. Now, we need to go get another tractor because we need to bring our header over. Okay, so where's the way out? Oh, that's interesting. Thought I was stuck there for a minute. Alright, so we gotta go find the header. Okay, I don't think... Yeah, see, this isn't our farm. So we gotta head to our farm first. Yep, nope, not our farm. Let's go around here. We'll get out on the road and head south. Right. There's a smaller one. Trailer, I mean. Alright, so... our header. This one here's in New Holland. I'm just going to turn on the beacons. Oh shoot. I forgot when you first fire this game up, it defaults to 5 times normal speed, and I forgot to slow it down. If you have withering on, in other words, if the crops spoil, you have it set up so the crops will spoil, going faster like that will cause them to spoil faster naturally. So I forgot to turn it off. Anyway, now we're slowed down to normal speed. So. Our tractor. Let's go in here and get our header. If I remember correctly, it is over this way. thing's a seeder. I'll show you how that works later. Just wish I had a little bigger tractor to pull that thing with. Okay. Okay, let's back up and get our header. Okay, we got our header. So let's get over to the field now. So we'll pull in and go to the left of the tractor that's already there. Yeah. Our neighbors won't mind if we drive into their field. Alright, so we'll go through here. Okay, stop it here. Okay, now let's go get our combine. Alright, there's the combine. Once we get out of here, I'll show you what it looks like. Oh, what's the problem here? Oh, oops. Well, that's not good. I'll have to change that. We got a key conflict there. So anyway, here's our combine. It's a Case Axial Flow 7130. And let's keep the beacons on. And let's go ahead and get her over and get to work. I'm going to start it, but I'm not going to finish it because we'll come back here and I'll show you some more later because it's probably getting pretty close to half an hour all the time. So also I'm going to goof around to see if I can get rid of this this shimmering. That's what it's called. See if I can back off the anti-aliasing a little bit and get rid of the shimmering. So across the road we're going to go here in just a minute. Yeah, I don't know whether or not this thing's going to fit through that gate, but we can sure give it a try. A lot of cars on the road, and they will smack into you. Hey, how about that? Like that. He just ran into me. Did you see that? Jerk. Alright, so let's go pick up our header. Okay. Now, since this thing does have that's what happens when you try to do it from inside the cab. It's very, very difficult. It's not so bad with the tractors, but it's really difficult with the stupid with the comp. So anyway, what we're going to do here is we got to go set up our course so this thing knows where it's going. Let's go ahead and turn this off since we're not on the road anymore. Alright, let's go over here to Field 2. Alright, and we are in the combine, so we are going to do field work, and we're going to pick Field 2, and the header height width is 9.6 meters, and we are going to go from the northeast. We're going to go south, and we want to put 2 headlands. In other words, it'll go around twice. Okay, it's just good when you got stuff over here like this fence. If it runs into that fence, it'll stop working. So, alright, so let's go ahead and set that up, and then we are going to save it. We're going to call this F2 Combine. Really original, huh? So anyway, let's slow the turns down to 3, and I think this will go about 5 miles per hour. I think I've seen them. And we're going to start the first waypoint. So, and here we go. Combine will kick on. Ah, shoot. Oh, stop. I didn't notice that. I've got to turn around. I got to turn around because it's where the arrow starts. See, it's facing that direction, so that's the way I need to go. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. You see that? Now it should turn to the right. I'm not doing this. This is all automatic all by itself. Oh, shoot. Alright, well, let me go move the tractor. See, the tractor's in the way, so when it's in the way, it won't work. Okay, now we go. Let's go ahead and go around here like this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let it run its headland twice, and then we'll go ahead and stop the video. Okay, so now since I am not on the same field as the combine, I have to tell it which combine to pick. So we are going to pick this one here. Okay. That way it'll detect when it's full. Oh, which reminds me. We do not want it to start going until we're at about 80% full on the combine. Okay. So let's go ahead and head over to the combine. See how he's doing. Okay. Inside here you can see the grain tank filling up. And it looks like we're picking barley? No, wheat. Okay. That's interesting. Let's see if I can adjust the head a little bit here. Bring it up. Push it down some. You see it being pulled over, cut down, pulled over, and put in the center. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and make our rounds here. Around the two of them. Now it'll do this twice. So that'll give you enough room to turn the combine if needed. By the fencing, because it'll run through the fencing. You can't go through the fencing with the combine because it'll crash. Anyway, so that is the farming simulator right now as it's going. So I will go ahead and let this run, and I'll come back when we're close to being done with this finish, or when this thing's close to being finished, or well, wait a minute, we're sitting at 37%. I kind of want to wait for the tractor to come, because it'll automatically come on. Now, the way the things we do here, you see that there? Now, if I had a baler, I could go around and bail that up into bales. Since I don't have one, I want to turn that into straw. So, let's see, turn that into straw. Is it that way? Yeah. Okay. See, just turn that into straw like that. Spray it around. And since I don't have a way to bale it. This is actually, you know, a fairly small field. Doesn't take too long to combine. Okay, so we're sitting at 48%. About halfway to where the tractor's supposed to start coming. Now that's something I've always tried to get Stocko to use, because he plays Farming Simulator quite a bit. This little mod's called HUD Hider, and it hides everything so that you don't see all those things there. Now if you want to see it, you just press the button again and they all come back. But it's nice not having all that stuff cluttering on the screen. So, anyway. Oh, yep, see? It's against the fence. Now, that may be a problem. I don't know. Let's see if it backs up. I may have to do this manually. Shoot. Okay. Hold on. Back up a little bit. That's the whole point for the headland, so that it can make these turns without running into the fence. So move the tractor, move it over a little to the right, maybe. End up losing a little, but I'd rather lose a little than keep getting caught all the time. Half a meter to the right to do it. Now we're sitting at 72%. So as soon as it comes around the corner here, it should call the tractor. Now, since I got that line, I don't need to have that over there anymore. So we should be fine. So it's filling up in top. 76, 77. 78, 79. As soon as it hits 80, that tractor should start coming. Yep, here it comes. What we'll do is we'll drive up. This is all automatic. I'm not doing anything. And maybe he starts unloading into the trailer. And as soon as this thing is empty, it's done unloading the combine, the tractor will stop. And then, yep, see, tractor will stop. The combine's pipe will go back in. And I can't remember if the tractor comes in and pulls up behind the combine or not, or if I think it stays there. I can't remember which. Okay, yeah, it stays there. Yeah, so we're getting ready to go around the corner here again. So anyway, that's basically what it does, and we'll go ahead and do some more here, and I'll go ahead and finish this up, finish this filled up, and then we'll do this again, and we'll go over and do field number 2. Or no, we're on field number 2. We'll go over and do field number 1, which is the big one over there, and so it is like. So anyway, I hope everybody's enjoyed this, and I will talk to everybody next time around. Mahalo for watching, and aloha.